Hey guys, Richard here. So in this video I want to talk to you about my easiest commissions ever by Yogesh Agrawal. Apologies if I've just butchered that name. I'm going to go through this software. We'll take a look inside. I'll show you exactly what this is supposed to be doing, and then talk to you about this method overall and whether I think it really is going to make you $1,000 a day, just like they're claiming on this particular sales page. So we'll go through the sales page in a little bit more detail after I've shown you inside. I'll go through some of these points as well, and then I'll talk to you about the all-important OTOs. So guys, my name is Richard Darby. This is the School of Nomads. If you haven't been over to the channel before, don't forget to hit that subscribe and notification bell, and I'll let you know whenever I produce new videos. And guys, if you're really serious and you want to build a business online using affiliate marketing, go ahead and check out the link in the description below over to the School of Nomads, and I'll take you through the whole process completely for free, step by step. So guys, what is this actual method? Well, basically this is a way that you can share a link to Facebook, and then you can collect people's email addresses, and then the system allows you to set up a very small auto responder sequence within the system so that you can go ahead and start advertising any kind of product and service. Now, there is some big drawbacks with this free inbuilt traffic piece I want to really discuss with you. And then also, really, I bought this myself and I've just been setting it up myself. There's a line here about having no need for any tech skills, and guys, I disagree on that entirely. So let me jump in with the method first so we understand exactly what we're going to see here when we go inside. Basically, the software itself is going to help you produce a link. Now, you're going to send that link to all of your leads. Let's talk a bit later about where you're going to get these leads from, but this is what you're going to be doing. They will then be directed over to Facebook, where when they log in, they'll be redirected over to some form of sales page, and you can go ahead and collect their email address. And then that's where the actual email sequence will start. If they make that purchase, you could actually go ahead and make some money. But basically what we're going to be doing here is discussing where you're going to get these kind of leads. They're saying they're free inbuilt. So I'm expecting to see some kind of magical traffic system that allows me to actually create a bunch of people that I can actually send this link to in the first place. Let's jump back into the software. You have this dashboard in here. I've created a few campaigns already to test them. You go ahead and you have a first time setup here. Now you'll need to actually connect this to your Facebook by creating a Facebook app. Now there is absolutely no training in here, guys. I've looked around here and I can't see anywhere there's any training. This piece here is very complicated to do. If you go over to the Facebook developers page and start looking through this, of course you can learn it, but they should be provided this type of training. You need to create one of these types of apps to go ahead and use with this system. You also need to configure it correctly so it'll actually allow you to send links using this Facebook app. So that's kind of one drawback, because I can't really see anywhere on here where it's training to explain that to you. And if you're a complete newbie, which I think the only people that are ever going to buy this are complete newbies, then you're going to be lost already. Next, you go ahead and you create a list. Now, if you create a list, that's the list of people that you're going to collect using your link. So I can create any old list in here. I'll just create one very quickly. And then you have a function here to view your list. So I can go ahead and view my various lists on here. And I've got lots of different people I'm going to have on here. You can duplicate your leads on here. And then you can also export your list. Now, you'll need to do this after you set up your initial sequence of emails to send people within the system. You can't send them any more emails from this system. So you need to have your own autoresponder, which to me makes this completely pointless. But there you are. And you can basically go ahead and export the list and send that off to your own autoresponder, which, by the way, most autoresponders that are credible, like GetResponse and Aweber, won't allow you to do that. They won't allow you to just blindly upload people into their systems. That's the way that you create the list. Then you set up your automation. Now, this automation allows you to create very small type workflows. Now, I'm coming here again, I'll give it some kind of name, and then I add various steps to my workflow to allow me to have emails sent to those various folks. So again, I'm going to put some information in here. I'll press save, and that's my first step. And then you can add another step to this, and then you press continue. Press submit. That's my automation done, and I have those automations ready and waiting to send to people. You have some queued emails here to tell you what emails are ready to go, and then you have a workflow history on here. So this all looks really cool, right? It looks really shiny. Obviously, the various types of functionality work. The big reluctance I have is anything to do with this sales page. So I'll get back to that. You have a way of creating your campaigns. So your campaigns are basically ways that you're going to send people off to certain pages. So let's go ahead and create some kind of campaign, and let's just send it off to Google itself. So basically, there's my link to Google. Now, this could be an affiliate link, or a page off to a landing page or a blog. But basically, this is what you want. Now, I want it to be attached to this list, and I want to have an automation workflow attached, which is this one I created. And then you're also going to have to add your SMTP. Now, your SMTP is the only way that you can actually send emails from these types of softwares. Now, what you need to do is go into settings and set up an SMTP profile, and then add a new profile. There is some help here. And there is a little bit of training given here, which is okay. And that will allow you to set up an SMTP in your own cPanel on your own website. If you have a cPanel on your own website, again, I can't see the point of actually having this software. All this is doing at the moment is making everything a little bit more difficult for me. But so you need to learn how to set up an SMTP for your profile, and you'll need to have a website, or you could use your Gmail SMTP. Go on Google and figure out how to do that like I did. And you have to set up that before you go ahead and create your link. So I just come back to adding those links again. I have to go back and do this again. Paste in my google.com, press OK. Hit the list, do my automation workflow. I want to go from here. I'm going to set my Gmail SMTP link. Now it says enable external autoresponder. Again, if you had an external autoresponder, it'd be pointless having this software. And you come here and you can set up some kind of link, press continue, and then that's the actual URL that you are going to go ahead and share. Now remember this, if I just come back to my actual Funalytics, this is the link. Now I'm going to go ahead and share it to somebody. Now, if I go ahead and look at their traffic solutions under here, if this is the free traffic they're talking about on the sales page, this isn't free traffic unless you've got any followers in any of these networks. It just simply does not exist. You're going to end up sending this to your families and friends. If you've just got that type of profile on Facebook, you're not going to get any kind of inbuilt traffic here. So their language, the way that they make this out to newbies, is if you can share this to Facebook, for instance, and somehow magically you're going to get lots of people clicking on it. And I'm afraid it's not true. So if we go ahead and copy this, I can show you what the link actually does and looks like. I can click on that. Basically, it's going to give this to my customers. So if this was you I was sending it to, this would send this to you. I would have to say continue as Richard. And then this just goes into my Facebook profile. It hasn't even redirected off to that link. So I'm not quite sure what the point of that link actually was. So if I come back to the system now, that should have my email address in the list in the system. So if I just come back to my lists and I want to view my lists, which list did I put it on? No records on that one. No records on that one. So as you can see there, it hasn't actually collected that lead. So I think you're just making it very, very complicated for yourself to get people onto your email list. The usual way is to have some form of bridge page where you send traffic to that bridge page and they give you their email addresses voluntarily, and then you can go ahead and follow up with them with autoresponder emails on an ongoing basis. This to me just seems to be a little bit cumbersome and more difficult to do. So guys, when I come back to the software itself and I put view generated URLs, it's giving me this back, right? And these are my automation setups, and it's telling me that I've got 15 leads here. I haven't got 15 leads here because I haven't sent this to anybody, and it's also saying I got 5 clicks. So this software is making things up somehow. I don't know why it's giving me this type of data all of a sudden, but I wouldn't trust this software to give me any kind of proper data back. Also, these promoted URLs now do not work. If I just go ahead and I put this into my browser to see where it goes, it's throwing errors up all over the place. There you go, forbidden, you do not have permission to access this resource. So it's just giving me so many different errors, guys. I really wouldn't use these types of software. I just think you're going to end up wasting your time, and you're definitely not going to generate automated traffic or free traffic. At the end of the day, you're sharing a link, and if nobody's there to actually receive that link, you're never going to see any kind of traffic. The done for you campaigns are only if I decided to buy the OTO1. The free traffic training is literally just some training from 2017. It's a zip file, and I know I sound a little bit exasperated, but when I read the sales page and I come back to this training, this vendor in the past has actually produced some nice software, but to me this is just really spammy. I come in here and I go ahead and I open this training. Look at these videos. These are from 2017 and they're just MP4 files, and this is supposed to be traffic training. The pro traffic training is an OTO1. Again, purchase is spelled incorrect on that. View analytics. Total leads on here is 0. Told me on there that I had 15. Search products, you can go to do a marketplace search here. You're going to end up just going to JVZoo here. I'll just go to sellers. They just give you some random products that they've got. There's nothing here you couldn't go off to Warrior Plus or JVZoo to get. And I've just gone to JVZoo to request the affiliate link. If you wanted to sync your autoresponder to this, basically you go and log into Get Response, and you could sync it. Let's try to sync this now, see what it does. Sorry, you have no selected, no autoresponder list. Let's go ahead and do this one. So I'm not quite sure why I would sync my autoresponder to this. It wouldn't work. They wouldn't accept the emails. You could add some templates in here on your dashboard, so I could add some various templates in here if I wanted to add the extra. That's why that wasn't giving me the option earlier. And then you can have configure sub-users here. You have some settings here. This is where you put your SMTP information. You have some custom domains you can enter in here, some visited users you can enter in here, and then a reseller subscription if you wanted to go ahead and resell this software. So guys, in the essence, what this is doing is allowing you to create a link to send to people. When you come back to the actual sales page itself, it's very misleading. That makes me $1,000 a day by sending a link to your Facebook. I'm not really sure that that's true, guys. When I look at some of the testimonials, again, you just get bombarded by these type of proof earnings. This guy makes this type of money from selling products, not by using this type of product. If I just come down to the testimonials, these are the guys that I usually trust to tell me the truth. Billy Darr, I'm afraid I would never trust him to tell me anything. But David Hicks, he's a business owner, just started using it to collect leads on my online business. Sounds like a nice guy. Search him on Google. I wonder what David's up to. I come down and lo and behold, he's a stock photo. He's in a COVID-19 vaccine advert there for Peterson Healthcare. He's in some Centro, whatever this is, on Facebook. He's on this advert. Give me a break. These guys are making up testimonials because they know that they don't use this software and they know this software doesn't work. And I'm really surprised because I thought this vendor actually produced good software. So guys, let's talk about the OTOs. The front end is $70. I got it for $15. It was a slight discount. Clearly, there's no free traffic built in. Clearly, this isn't quick and easy and no tech skills needed. I think this is going to be very cumbersome. And unfortunately, a seasoned marketer would never touch this type of software. And a newbie is just going to get completely lost using it. I just don't see how you're going to end up making money, guys. It says it requires no domain. There was an area to put domains in here. No hosting, no page builder, no autoresponder. There's actually sections here to attach your autoresponder. The reason you need an autoresponder is once you sent out the initial sequence, which is this initial sequence here, once that's been sent, you can't then resend that those folks that you collect in the system any more emails. You have to go ahead and then put those emails somewhere to send them further emails. So you have to have an autoresponder. OTO1, guys, is $37. You can put unlimited Facebook accounts in here, unlimited campaigns. You're only allowed one Facebook account. I don't know why you'd need unlimited. OTO2 is $47. Point Rank Unlimited. That's another one of their products. OTO3 is $47. That's Traffic 100K Unlimited. Again, that's another one of their products. And then a reseller license, OTO4, is $147 to $197. That's the reseller license for you to go ahead and sell this for your own. So guys, I'm not being deliberately negative here. You just saw what I saw, that clearly the software is very complex and doesn't even work that well. And fundamentally, you're trying to share a link to Facebook, which I think is going to be harder for you to get people to actually opt in. If somebody sends me those types of links to my Facebook account, I don't really like opting into them because I don't want to give you, an independent application, access to anything that I'm doing on Facebook. And I'm always reluctant to opt into those types of links. I know some people use them. I tend not to use them. But at the end of the day, if you've got no following on any of these types of social media platforms, you won't get any traffic. Inbuilt traffic does not exist. So guys, I hope that's of value to you. My name is Richard Darby. This is School of Nomads. If you haven't been over to the channel before, don't forget to hit that subscribe and notification bell, and I'll let you know whenever I produce new videos. And guys, if you're looking to build a long-term sustainable business online using affiliate marketing, go ahead and check out the link in the description below over to the School of Nomads, and I'll take you through the whole process completely for free, step by step. Until next time guys, take care.